We're now on day 6 of the government shutdown. So now what? Neither Republicans or Democrats are budging an inch on this, it seems. But there is some good news for federal workers who are caught in the middle of all this. HLN contributor Jason Johnson here to walk us through this all. So there were two big developments yesterday. Tell us about those, because one includes paychecks, right, for federal workers.
Right. Well, the main thing is that federal workers will get paid their back paychecks once this whole thing is settled. And that was an important vote for both sides to pay attention to. That's what happened last time. I don't think anyone wants the federal workers who are unemployed right now to not be made whole. The other issue is that there seems to be some movement, at least on the Republican side, and possibly getting everything settled, because we see right now that the debt ceiling crisis and the government shutdown are coming together, and there has been some movement on the part of House Speaker John Boehner.
Yeah, and it's hard, I don't know about for you, but for me, it's hard to read whether or not they're making political moves, you know what I mean, in front of our eyes, or whether they're legitimate, like, attempts at making a decision on things. I don't know. Is this really about Obamacare at this point, or is it more about who flinches first, maybe?
Well, it's not really about Obamacare. What it really boils down to is that you have about 20 or 30 hardcore Republicans who are from safe districts who do not like the president, who've never liked the president, and any policy he has they want to stand against. So for the most part, they simply want to see Barack Obama pretty much implement Mitt Romney's platform from last year, and they've been holding up the whole government to do it. But I think John Boehner, the House Speaker, has realized we can't have these sorts of things happen and continue to have the economy default. So he's trying to rustle together Republicans and Democrats to finally move us forward.
And I respect the fact that both sides are standing for something, but it's affecting hundreds of thousands of people right now, at least in the federal government, not to mention everybody else. So Texas Senator Ted Cruz, he's predicting that Republicans will win this showdown. He's going public with what he thinks, at least. What are we expecting to happen this week? How do you see it playing out?
Well, I think what's going to end up happening is I always assumed this was going to last 2 or 3 weeks. I think that right now we're seeing the debt ceiling fight and the government shutdown coalesce. And the President of the United States has made it very clear, look, I am not going to spend the next 3 years of my presidency fighting these fights every 6 weeks to every 3 months. So we're going to fix this debt ceiling problem. We're going to fix the government shutdown, and we're going to come up with a continuing resolution that lasts for a while. This is not the fault, and I know people don't want to hear this, but this is the truth as an analyst. This is not the Democrats' fault. This literally is the Republicans' fault. We have had months to have this situation set up, and the Republicans made it very clear. They thought if we wait until a possible government shutdown, we can get something from Obama, and when he said no, everyone's been surprised.
Yeah, you make a great point. The timing with the debt ceiling, that coming up here mid-October is very interesting to me.
Yes.
Jason Johnson, thank you.
Thank you.